This is going to be a little different from my others where I just read a blog post. I wrote this one as the year was turning to 2017, and it was a listing of my hopes and fears for the coming year. Now that we're almost 3 months in, yeah, I can't believe it either, I think I need to add a little note to it. So after the intro will be the reading of the blog post, and the epilogue will be another letter to 2017. I hope you like it. Dear 2017, can we talk? Dated December 26th, 2016. Before you take the reins, let me inform you of what 2016 did to us in hopes you can avoid some of it. Your predecessor has been witness to and accused of many things, and has even been cited as a reason for much of the reprehensible behavior that was displayed. I just want to have a little chat with you so that you know what to avoid. 2016 took our laughter. The year 2016 took our laughter. It took our on-screen talent. It took many of the actors I grew up watching and loving. It took Gene Wilder, Alan Rickman, Ron Glass, and the new Chekhov. It took people I enjoyed watching. There will never be another Snape, Shepherd Book, or Young Frankenstein. Oh, I'm sure someone will foolishly think they can reboot any of those three, but they will never be the same. Wilder was Wonka. He embraced Young Frankenstein. Rickman was Snape. He made you love and hate the wizard. I'm old enough to remember Ron and Barney Miller, but he made me love him even more as Shepherd Book. And no one can replace him or even try. Raymond and the Brady Bunch lost their mothers, and I remember Zsa Zsa on the Love Boat and Facts of Life. Robert Vaughn will forever be my uncle. Purple Rain was the first album I ever played until my parents got annoyed. Now I will stand in the purple rain so it will hide my tears. George Michael was one of the people I had a poster of on my walls growing up. I didn't miss a video nor a chance to sing with him on the radio. Yes, I cried when he burned his leather jacket, and a little piece of me mourned when I found out he was gay, but that didn't stop me from loving his music. B.B. King was also taken in 2016, a legend that will forever live in the hearts of those who love the blues. The thrill will not be the same without him. At least I have his music to carry me through tough times. I will never forget David Bowie, his music style, and Smile will live on in my heart. That must be a glorious concert in heaven. I bet the angels are having a blast. Now 2017, people don't live forever, but my request to you is please don't take so many. 2016 took close to 90, and that's a bit much. We need tolerance in 2017. I'm not talking about ending fictional ideologies. I'm talking about getting rid of the hate this new generation has brought to the forefront. We were doing it, 2017. We were fulfilling Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream. But now it seems due to closed-mindedness and a never-changing regressive way of thinking, we're going backwards, and I don't like where we are headed. If you could turn it around to where we will be back on track again, I would love that. Thanks. We need to go back to critical thinking. It seems to be on the endangered list, with only a few of us really practicing it. Listen and believe is a scary thing, and we really don't need it. If you could find a way to steer us back to reason and open dialogue, that would be great. In closing, 2017, sit down with 2016 and take notes on what not to do when it's your turn. I want you to be the best year ever, because if it gets any worse, we're all in trouble. Yours in reason, the Madwoman. Dear 2017, we really need to talk. It seems that you've responded to my letter to you with the opposite effect that I was looking for. I asked for critical thinking, and I got more stupidity in the form of pedophilia apologists and people shouting smart privilege. I asked you to please not let us lose as much talent as we did last year, and you took the chaplain from MASH, Bill Paxton, and others. I don't think I made myself clear. We of the critically thinking crowd need your help. Quite frankly, we're drowning in stupidity, and the water looks to be rising. Sarah Silverman, you know, the supposed comedian, she's seeing swastikas and construction symbols. I wish I was kidding. But I'm not. Don't roll your eyes at me. The mainstream media is getting worse by the hour, and Twitter and YouTube are playing whack-a-mole with my friends' accounts because of an abusable reporting system. I can feel you asking what you can do about it. Well, sensibly, you could seep into their subconscious and bring them to their senses. On the other hand, hitting these people upside the back of their head with a 2x4 like they're a slap-sided mule is another, but I don't think the law will smile on that one, so let's just keep that to ourselves, shall we? We really need to sit down and talk. I think the regressive left is making up shit faster than we can refute it, and that's because we actually read and research, two things they've lost the ability to do. I think all they're good for now is rounding up in tents, giving them blankets, pacifiers, and bottles, and throwing in snacks from time to time and toys, so we don't get slammed with a human rights violation. But what do I know? I'm only a woman in her 40s that's trying to keep it together in a world of fake identities, even faker pronouns, and imagined privileges. You couldn't get the powers that be to resurrect Martin Luther King Jr., could you? Didn't think so. We need help down here. The Mad Woman. Well, that's it. If you like what you've just seen, smack that like button. If you want to see more, that's what the subscribe button is for. If you don't want me buried in a mire of other subscriptions, click that little bell. And if you want to start a conversation with me, that's what the comment section is doing down there. Until next time, my fellow skeptical friends, animals, and inanimate objects, keep laughing, keep joking, and keep being skeptical.